guys, I'm back with another Dhar Mann video for you guys tonight. This one is called Dad Abandons Daughter in a Coma. What happens is shocking. So with this one, I assume obviously this some kind of accident happened which made the daughter go into a coma. And then I guess because she may have been in a coma for a while, or maybe the dad just didn't care about her anymore for some reason. I don't know how you do that. Like, can you imagine a loved one, like not even just like a loved one, but your own kid is in a coma, and then you basically leave them. And this is inspired by a true story. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's even better. Even better. It's not. Yes, this actually happened. Shit. So again, this dad is going to abandon his daughter in a coma, which I don't get why you would want him to do that. Like, wouldn't you want to support her? Like, I get it, maybe not thinking that they'll make it, because, like, I don't know what the survival rate is if you get into a coma. I have no idea. But I assume it's decent? I don't know. I assume you could definitely survive comas. It depends how long you're in a coma, how severe the injury or illness was that caused you to be in a coma in the first place, and that's the main thing. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this video. This should be a good one. Wow.
That was so good. There's no way she'll get below a 9.
9. 9. And 8.5.
8.5, are you kidding me?
Settle down. It's a good score.
8.5, are you kidding me? I love that.
You did so good, honey.
The dad's pissed.
To the judges. Now look, if you want to make it to the Olympics, you got to get these scores up.
I know. I'm working on it, Dad.
Now, when we get to the Nationals, I'm thinking we add on a couple of combinations. How about
This dad's very...
Let's just celebrate today's victory before we start discussing nationals and the Olympics.
Right? Like, relax.
Are you all right, sweetheart?
See, she's already
I'll
injured.
be fine. My legs just feel a little tight.
Okay, cool. What will we have for dinner?
Like, look at the dad. Like, he seems so disappointed.
like pizza?
Yes.
No. Your body needs to recover. You need protein. You need electrolytes. Pizza's not going to cut it.
Oh, it's fine. Let her eat what she wants.
Listen, Nancy, Paris 2024 is right around the corner.
You gotta stop rushing her.
These girls, ain't they right?
Yeah.
Oh, Dennis, come on.
You're already rushing her.
She's been training around the clock. Just this once will hurt.
Dad's right. I'll just have a protein bar or something.
That's right. Now, when she gets to the Olympics, she can have all the pizza she wants. But not now. I want to look at this video I made so we can see how we can improve, all right?
Good idea. I actually know where I want to make some changes.
That's right. I saw some things as well.
Do you two ever stop?
Right? Like, it just seems like the dad is, like, so, like, I don't know. I'm getting a really bad feeling about this dad. Like, he just seems so, like... You know what I mean, guys? Like, he's like, yeah, like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, yeah, like, you better get these scores up. Bitch, a 9 is amazing. A 9 is amazing. And if she's been training, well, then she's only gonna get better. You can't just say, oh, yeah, she sucks. Like, bruh. I mean, he seemed to get, like, I thought he was just being a little bit salty about the whole 8.5, because the mom's like, there's no way she got under a 9. And then she got 8.5, and then I was like, are you kidding me? Like that was funny, because I thought he was more so joking. But then, yeah, like, he's like, yeah, like, the Olympics, this, that, like, does she want to do that? Does she want to do that? Because it's not up to you, Dad. And then I think the dad is going to cause her to have an injury, possibly fall on her head, and possibly cause the coma. And then the dad's going to be like, you know what, this girl's in a coma now, she sucks, I'm leaving. Like, I bet that's how this video is going to play out. I've seen like a minute, 33 seconds, and I already feel like I know what's going to happen here. She's going to get injured because he's pushing her way too hard and way too quick. Plus, yes, you do have to eat good to train and all that, but like, you can have a cheat day. Like, no one's not going to have a cheat. Like, you gotta have cheat days. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just not go without a cheat day. Like, it's so hard not to. Like... Anyways, yeah, this dad is just not supporting the daughter, in my opinion. He's just pushing her way too much, way faster than she wants to. If she wants pizza, let her have pizza. Not until the Olympics. Do I want to go to the Olympics? Have you thought about that?
There's no rest for the wicked mom.
That's my baby girl right there. You got this. Let's get out of here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Hey, baby girl. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Sorry, it's freezing on me.
Take a seat right here.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What the fuck happened
Are you
there?
sure
She
you're
just started walking
okay?
and collapsed.
You worked out pretty hard back there.
It's nothing. My legs are just a little wobbly. That's all.
We can have someone look at you just in case. There's a medic in the lobby, and I'm sure they won't mind.
No. Don't baby her, Nancy. Now look, she's taking harder falls on a balance beam. She says she's fine. She's fine.
Yeah.
No, she's pushing too hard.
Are you sure you're okay?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
I need something to eat. I haven't had anything since lunch.
I got a protein bar in the car. You can eat that. Let's get out of here. Right, make it clean now. You got this.
Like she could barely walk.
There you go. There
That was
you
really
go.
good.
That
was really good.
Tuck your chin, okay? Now let me see it again.
How's she doing?
She's coming along. Hey, oh, wait. You okay? You okay? Take it easy.
Yeah, sorry, my legs are just off. I don't.
Here, take a break. Here's some water.
See, the mom
Catch
is
your breath.
the mom is the W.
Listen, she can take a rest when she gets this routine down.
She's
okay?
trying to kill. He's trying to
She's
kill her.
obviously tired. She can barely stand straight. Give her a few minutes.
Nancy, it's just muscle fatigue, okay?
Oh my God, this guy. No, you need to rest.
Yeah, he's right. I have to get my scores up. It's just part of the process.
Now remember, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Yes, with rest. With breaks and rest. You can't just push and push and push and push. It's not good.
There you go, make it clean now.
Like, she's gonna get hurt.
There you go, that's what I want to see. Just push through it, that's all she had to do.
She's gonna fall.
Push through it, you got it, baby.
Oh, she's gonna fall over.
Is it?
Oh my gosh! Somebody call an ambulance!
No.
Oh.
Somebody call an ambulance! Quick!
It's gonna be okay. The doctor's gonna give us some good news. Stay hydrated. Till then, get some rest.
You make sure you relax too, baby. You got a champ here, should be all right.
Ah, I'm glad to see you're awake. How are you feeling, Isabel?
Mostly embarrassed, if I'm being honest.
There's no reason to feel embarrassed. You've been training 7 days a week. You're exhausted. It's
All because of him.
My husband has been pushing her too hard.
Way
And
too
I keep
hard.
telling her, Isabel would never make the Olympic team. She
Oh
keeps
my
thinking like that.
God.
You
Shut
gotta be mentally
up.
strong, right? And you're strong. Love you, girl.
From the sounds of
This
it,
doesn't help.
Isabel's probably been training a little too hard, but I'm afraid it's a little more serious than that.
What do you mean?
After running some preliminary tests, we think Isabel has a rare neurological condition that's affecting her motor function.
Wait. What are you talking about? I mean, look at her. She looks perfectly fine. I mean, what happened today? It was just a fluke, right?
Have you been falling, slipping, having trouble holding things?
A little more than normal, I guess. But I've been training really hard, so I figured I was just tired.
The root cause isn't physical, even though the symptoms might present that way.
Look at the
The reason
dad.
you've been falling and your legs went out today is because the neurons in your brain are misfiring.
I told you I wasn't overtraining her.
Okay, well, what can we do? Surely there's some sort of treatment.
That's probably from the
but
overtraining.
There's a cure, right? I mean, I've already been going through physical therapy 2 times a week, but I'll do whatever else it takes. Like, whatever, I'll do it.
Absolutely. I mean, she can't miss nationals. So the sooner we start.
That's all he cares about. That's like he doesn't even care about her.
Unfortunately, there's no known treatment.
What? That's impossible. Medicine can treat so much this day and age.
Wait. It'll be fine, all right? I mean, it'll be just a minor stumble here and there, but she'll still be able to train, right?
That's the other thing. This disease, it's degenerative.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Like it'll slowly
Your motor
progress,
skills will
get
continue to
worse.
worsen. Daily tasks will become harder. Eventually, your speech can go. Control over your bells, control over everything.
So you're saying that?
I would take the next few weeks to process everything and get your affairs in order. If there's anything you ever wanted to do and haven't, now's the time.
But she's only a teenager. There has to be something we could do, some sort of surgery or trial.
I can refer you to some specialists, but I doubt they'll have much more to say than I have. I'll give you guys some time alone.
We'll get through this. We'll get through this. We could go and find a second opinion. I'm sure there's some studies. We're gonna get through this together as a family. But in the meantime, no more training. Right, Dennis?
The dad's gonna leave.
Where are you going? Dad, where are you
I'll
going?
be right back, honey.
See, that it's like he was just you. That is so depressing. I'm gonna cry.
I know you're upset.
Oh, no. Her body can't be failing. She's supposed to win gold in the Olympics.
See,
in
he doesn't
2 years.
care about her. He doesn't even care about
She's
her.
been training her since she was 5. I mean, she just can't stop now. No.
All he cares about is training. He doesn't even care about her. Like, did you literally just have a daughter just to be in Olympics? If you want to be if you want to know someone or like do Olympics yourself, then you fucking train, you old bitch. Like, leave her alone. Like, I see that the mom's gonna say screw training. Facts, screw training, bruh. She's about to like die here. She can still train, bruh. Are you stupid? Like, she literally fainted, she fell, like, oh, this is so sad, and this is a true story, too. If this wasn't real, then I'd be able to be, but this is true, I'm gonna cry, I'm actually gonna cry. I think in the next 17 minutes, I'm actually gonna cry. Sorry, I'm just gonna check the Raptors score, because they're getting pummeled right now. 119-92, yikes. That is terrible. Anyways. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to this anymore. The dad doesn't care about her. I wouldn't even want him as a dad anymore. I would say, you want to leave, leave. But the way she said, don't leave me, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna...
Screw training.
Facts.
She's not fighting for gold right now. She's fighting for her life.
Thank you.
And she needs her father by her side to support her.
W
if she
mom.
has any chance of beating this thing.
W mom, L dad.
Do you understand?
Yeah, the dad's stupid. I don't. What do you mean you don't? Are you stupid or something?
This was my way out.
What do you mean?
Our way out.
What?
You know how tired I am of going and working at 9 to 5 and still being barely able to bring
See,
home
he's using her
food
just
to
for
the
money.
table. If she made it to the Olympics, she would get sponsorships, endorsements. We would finally be able to escape this middle class nightmare, baby. We were free.
What good will money do if she spends the rest of her life in the hospital? Tell
Facts.
Isabel I went to go get some coffee. And when I come back, I'll let her know gymnastics is over.
See, the dad doesn't even care about her. He just wants money. Like, I get it, working a 9 to 5 every day, being able to barely afford stuff. I fully understand that, but the fact that he's just using his daughter.
Dad, what's going on?
Hey, baby.
Your mom arguing.
No, it's so good. It's so good. Your mom was just taking a second to process everything. It's all right, baby. It's all right.
So, what do you think I should do? The
It's sort
doctor
of-
said,
No. Listen. Doctors just say things just to be cautious.
He's still trying.
I mean, you don't think this will stop you from training, right?
I don't know. I mean, the doctor said things could get worse. This is serious.
Yes. But you're a fighter. You're a fighter, right? You're not gonna quit because of this, right?
You're right.
He's gonna get her
You're
into a
right, Dad.
coma.
We've
It's gonna be
come so
his
far.
fault. It's gonna be his own
Can't give up
fault.
now.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Go get dressed so we can get out of here, all right?
Get out of what?
The dad refuses to let go of his dream to see his daughter in the Olympics. A few days later, Isabel and Dennis are back in the gym.
And she'll be back at the hospital in a few minutes.
Even
There
though
it
her
is.
body is telling her she shouldn't train, she continues to push herself.
Because of the stupid dad. Fuck, this is so heartbreaking to see.
As time goes on, her condition gets worse.
Like, she's literally just gonna get worse. I
But
don't
no
understand.
matter how bad it gets, her dad doesn't let her stop.
You're the stupidest human ever.
Eventually, Isabel collapses again.
You're so stupid. What a stupid dad.
This time, Isabel's left in a coma. She's unable to move or speak, just as the doctor predicted would happen. Her dad's dream of seeing his daughter enter the Olympics was finally over.
Yeah, and it's his fault. 2 years.
2 years pass, and Isabel's condition still doesn't improve. The mom and dad continue to see her every day,
I'm gonna cry. Oh my
hoping
God.
for a miracle.
Here is. It's your favorite. Real Housewives. I'm going to the cafeteria. Do you want anything?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna get a People magazine so I can read it to you.
You feel so bad for her.
Excuse me, can I have a word?
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with our billing department.
No. I told your colleague to speak to my insurance.
We have spoken to them, and unfortunately, under your current policy, ICU stays this long can't be covered much longer. You'll have to pay out of pocket.
And this is where he's gonna leave, and this is where he's gonna leave.
I can't afford this.
Well, I can recommend more affordable facilities that might be a better fit for Isabel's situation. Or,
Oh, what, huh? What?
since Isabel has shown no sign of improvement and her condition continues to deteriorate, the medical team has suggested it might be time to consider alternatives. To consider if this is the quality of life you want for her.
You're telling me that when she pulled the plug out,
I'm suggesting you do what's best for your daughter given the situation. Look, I know it's a lot to think about and you've still got some time. So, I'll come back another day.
Bro, I don't even know what to think about this right now. Like the computer isn't even on, my dude. It's black
What that
screen.
man want?
Sharon said, they're not gonna cover the medical bills much longer.
What are we gonna do? We can't afford this on our own.
You think I don't know that? Listen, baby. I think it's time we start thinking about other options and what we're gonna do next.
No.
Listen,
I don't want to do that.
and she's been like this for 2 years.
She's a fighter. I know she's in here. I know she is.
Just because she's breathing with the help of a machine doesn't mean she's there.
Of course she is. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Just listen to me. We need to
They
talk
didn't
about it.
have People magazine, so I got this
Will
knowledge.
you give it a break? Baby, she's not going to respond.
I won't give up on her.
You play the TV as if she can see it. You're reading to her like she can understand, but no.
Because she does.
You're doing it now. This isn't Isabel. Isabel is going. I'm sorry. She wouldn't want us to keep doing this. I mean, she's supposed to be in the Olympics. Instead, she's here. She can't even blink her eyes. She can't even move a finger.
She's our daughter. You know she's a fighter. You made her that way. I won't give up on her. Not until she gives me a sign.
He's leaving.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Baby, I can't keep doing this.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
You walk out that door and leave our daughter? Don't ever think about coming back.
Well, if you want to sit here and waste your life, then that's on you. But I gotta live my life. Listen, Nancy,
Well,
Same as last week, and the week before that.
I thought this new medication was supposed to deliver more promising results.
It's still experimental and in the research stages.
What if this doesn't work? What are our other options?
If Isabel's condition doesn't improve soon, I think it's time we start discussing the alternative. I wish I had better news for you.
Pulling the plug.
After everything you've both been through. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll check back in tomorrow. Try and get some rest.
If you're in there, you have to let me know. If you want me to accept this, I will. But if you want to fight, you have to tell me. You have to let me know. Maybe I'm just crazy. The Olympic team trials. You should be there. Did you just...
She moved her hand a little bit.
If you can hear me, squeeze my hand again. Oh my gosh. Doctor! Nurse! Someone, anyone! She just squeezed my hand.
This is amazing news. That means her brain function's increasing. What were you doing when she squeezed your hand?
I'm literally crying right now.
She might have a fighting chance after all.
The mom is more excited than ever, knowing her daughter can hear her. Isabel slowly starts making progress, beating all odds by waking up and beginning to regain control over her body again.
There's no way, that's crazy.
Pretty soon, she goes from sitting up to walking. And with a little time, some work, and most importantly, a lot of encouragement, Isabel is able to return to the gym and once again start training for the Olympics.
That's insane. I would wait a while until she does
And
that again.
although she has a few setbacks along the way, she always gets up and keeps on fighting.
No way, that's insane. That was
With her
awesome.
mom by her side, she eventually shocks everyone. By qualifying for the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics. Isabel and her mom can't believe it.
Isabel, Chuck Taylor with Dhar Mann Sports. You mind if I
Dhar
ask you a
Mann
few
Sports.
Yeah, sure.
questions? So tell me, Isabel, you just made the Olympics, and sponsors are lining up from everywhere to work with you. How does it feel?
I can't even describe.
I think she has a
it. It feels
Porsche now.
So incredible.
I bet. But before the money and fame, you missed out on 2 years worth of training because you were in a coma. Your parents were told you were never going to wake up. There was no treatment. How'd you pull through?
Right? I don't know.
It was a lot of different things. God, great doctors. But if I had to choose just one, I'd say my mom. She talked to me. She read to me. She put gymnastics on the TV. She never gave up on me. Not once.
So you could hear her?
It's hard to explain it, but I could definitely feel it, if that makes sense. It kept me fighting.
How did you keep fighting? I mean, 2 years is a long time.
Well, being a gymnast, we're taught to scale mountains and achieve the impossible. And if you can't do it the first time, just keep trying. Well, this was just a new mountain, a new impossible.
I love that. What do you want people to take away from your story?
That they should never give up. To keep fighting. To keep dreaming. Because you can do anything that you set your mind to.
Cut! That was great. Your story's gonna inspire a lot of people.
Thanks.
That was crazy.
I still can't believe it. My daughter, an Olympian. We should celebrate. How about that good thing?
Baby girl.
No, don't even. I knew he was gonna come.
Dennis, what are you doing here?
You look nice, Nancy.
Bye.
And I was just watching the news and I was hoping to speak to
Bye.
Isabel for a moment.
You have the nerve to come here after everything.
Bye.
I'm gonna go find security.
Mom.
Nancy, you ain't gotta do that.
Mom's fine.
Oh, the king got
You
done
don't
it.
have to talk to him if you don't want to.
It'll only take a second.
I'll be right over there if you need me.
It's good to see you too, Nancy.
Fuck out of here.
Baby
What
girl.
do you want? I'm headed to dinner.
Well, I just came to tell you. I'm proud of you. You know,
Okay.
I'm proud of us.
Us.
You know, all the work we put in to get to this point.
Bye.
Us?
Yeah. Isabel, I was your coach now.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's the problem. Because you were my coach first and my dad second.
No,
Facts.
listen, whatever your mama told you, it was out of context.
Bye.
Isabel, you were in a coma. The doctor told us to pull the plug. I didn't know what to do.
Well, not giving up on me would have been nice.
Okay. I deserve that. But I sacrificed years of my life to get you here. To get you to the Olympics. I mean, to have all the endorsements and sponsorships rolling in, all the money. Isabel, listen, if you don't want me in your life, then okay, that's just fine. But the least you could do.
Give you some money?
Just give me some money.
Yeah, my ass. It's the last thing I'm doing.
Wow. After all this time, that's what you come back here for?
Money.
Unbelievable. In case you forgot, I have a lot of bills that you left us to deal with that I'm still paying for.
No, I hear you,
Wow.
baby girl, but I know you still got a little bit left, though. Come on.
Yeah, it's not going to
I
you.
can't believe it. Goodbye, Dad.
Listen, where you going?
Away from you.
I told you I'm headed to dinner. I'm getting peace with Mom.
Pizza.
I'm an Olympian now. I can eat all the pizza I want. Remember?
Wait, baby girl,
Damn.
no, don't. Hold on.
Wow.
Hey, fellas. Listen, do you guys want the real story? What happened? Like, I'm the reason that Isabel's in the Olympics. I'm being truthful. I'm telling you the truth.
Really? Because she didn't mention you.
You know, interviews can be overbearing. She might have just forgot. But listen, I was there at the beginning. I saw the potential. I worked hard to get her there.
Actually, I think we got everything we need.
No,
Have a good
listen,
day.
listen. You don't want the real story.
Was a young athlete. Wow, she spent years locked inside her own body, unable to move or communicate. There was little hope of survival. Victoria's not ready to go. 4 years later, she began a nearly impossible fight back to life, apparently defied the odds by making a full recovery. She went on to win 3 silvers and a gold medal from the London Paralympics. Oh my god, and set multiple world records. Her life is a good reminder that you should never give up, to keep fighting and to keep dreaming, because you can do anything you set your mind to.
You failed another test?
Holy crap. That's honestly insane. You guys best believe I have thoughts on this. So first of all, the dad leaving and doctors basically telling you to pull the plug. After 2 years, you wouldn't want them to keep suffering, so honestly, I understand the point of like wanting to pull the plug, because at that point, it's just kind of like, it's been 2 years, literally keeps getting worse day by day. She's breathing by a machine, and a machine only. She's not even breathing herself. Her body's there, but her soul is not really there. It's like she's there, but she's really not there. It's only her breathing by a machine. And that's the only reason why she's still going. So to me, it's like miraculous that she was actually able to go past it. And the real story was like, what, 4 years? Like, imagine they pulled the plug after a year. You know what I mean? It's crazy that they kept going. It's honestly insane, and I respect that, because at the same time, it's like, I just don't know what to say though, guys. Like, honestly, I feel like that was such a good story. honestly, it just made me sad because I was like, bro, like she was so happy. She was like training for the Olympics and all that. I don't even know if she wanted to be an Olympian. It just felt like the dad wanted it. I feel like that's why the dad trained her since she was 5, because he wanted the money and he needed the money, and that's all he really cared about. You know what I mean, guys? Again, I don't really blame the dad. Like, I'm not saying leave and just leave them like that. But again, the bills and everything were piling up, and I definitely understand that. So basically, he got the opposite of what he wanted. He wanted more money from his daughter. Instead, he basically was down in bills because of his daughter, in a sense. So he didn't want that. Again, I'm not going to say leave and just pull the plug, but at least stay by their side. Stay by her side, visit every day, visit every week, whatever it may be. Keep visiting her, keep the doctors, and like keep tabs with it. See what's going on. Like, look into the news and everything of what's going on and what's happening. Honestly, for me, like, I've always been a hypochondriac myself. And honestly, seeing stories like this just gets me so anxious, just because again, I'm already very health anxious and very health conscious. So since 2019, I've been tired. So I've been tired for like 3 years now. Every day, and there's not really been a diagnosis for that. It could just be stress. It could just be this. It could just be that. I got a MRI last year, I think just before Christmas, and it showed that I had a cyst in my brain. Only 7 milliliters, 0.7 centimeters, but I was like really scared. I was like, does that mean I'm gonna die? Like, what does that mean? And I should probably get another MRI just to like check on it, just to make sure it's still okay in like a year or something, I think they said. And this is just something that also makes me like really nervous, you know, like stuff like this, this could happen, that could happen. It just scares the crap out of me. And just seeing stories like this, it was just really like scary, because like I didn't expect, like I feel like the dad overtrained her and overworked her. And that's why she probably ended up in that coma, because like when she basically fell the second time, she didn't get back up until 2 years later, which is freaking insane to me. But again, I'm not totally gonna blame the dad. Sorry for making it about me, but just seeing stories like this always gets me anxious about my own health and all that, and it just makes me panic inside. But honestly, that was quite a video. I don't even know what to say to that, to be honest. I'm just really shocked that she actually was able to pull through it, and it's awesome that she was actually able to pull through and still join the Olympics. That's just so amazing to me, because the fact that the disease basically literally degenerates, it's a degenerative one, meaning that it keeps getting worse progressively. It's like there's literally no chance of getting better, because it keeps getting you worse. So the fact that she kept getting worse and slowly improved somehow, like it's just miraculous to me. It's crazy, but it's still good. It's amazing, of course, but it's just miraculous to me that actually happened. Because like if this wasn't based on a true story, I'd be like, there's no way that would happen. You know what I mean? Like there's no way that would happen at all. And yeah, honestly, I just don't even know what to say. Like I'm really happy for her. I'm really glad that she was able to do it. If I was the daughter, I definitely would be upset, but at the same time, you can't really blame the dad, because like who's gonna want to stick around? Like not the sticking around part. Like you should always support your daughter and all that. Like when doctors are literally telling you to pull the plug 2 years later. Like if it was a week or two and they're like, pull the plug, it's like no, but 2 years, it just seems like, I thought if people were in a coma for like 6 months or 8 months, then they pull the plug automatically. I didn't think that you had an option to keep them on life support until they slowly get back to getting better, if they ever do. You know what I mean? Like I never actually knew that would happen. Like I thought that there was like a limit, and then if they don't come back by then they're done. So I wasn't even aware that that was the case, like that, you know, this would happen. But again, honestly, really inspiring story, really crazy story to not give up. That brought me some tears, for real. That was actually really good acting. And it was just crazy how, like, I didn't expect to cry in this video at all. Like, I just expected, yeah, Dad ran into a coma somehow. Did not expect it to be like this, though. That was crazy. And again, this just made me, like, paranoid about my own health, because, let's not go down there. But, yeah, basically, I'm the same way, always getting, like, really nervous about that stuff. So, any story like this, I'm definitely going to be like, yeah, I panic when it comes to these stories. So like, I'm also crying because obviously it's so sad, but then I'm just like imagining, like, what if this ever happened to like anyone that I know or myself, you know what I mean? That it just gets me really anxious and scared, and it's not a good time. But yeah, that's the end of the video, obviously. If you guys, I want to know your guys' thoughts. Like, would you guys have left? Would you guys have pulled the plug? Because again, after 2 years, it's really hard to think that they're going to get better, especially after they kept getting worse daily. It's like there's literally like 2% chance of survival, and it's like you want to hold on to that 2%, but it's like it's not going to happen. If you think realistically, it's likely not going to happen, but it was able to happen here, you know what I mean? So like that's just a sign to keep going. And it's just crazy how like she actually moved her hand when she said give me a sign. That was just crazy to me. Anyways, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you guys would have stayed, if you guys would have pulled the plug. Like, what would have your what would you have done? Honestly though, Dad for pushing her way too hard beyond her limit. Again, you push yourself, but not like create. Like you need to like 7 days a week. You got to take a break for a day or two at least. Like take a break, my dude. You can't just keep going like that. That's just insane. So Dad, and W Mom, my camera storage is about to run out, so I gotta go, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. And here's my cat just wanting to say hi to you guys. She's purring for you guys. There you are. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Deuces. Peace.